It's 9:35 p.m. Let's make oha soup the tired and unfiltered way. So these are the ingredients I'll be using for this recipe and I'll introduce them as we go. As a personal favorite, I like to use offals for oha soup. I'll also be using some stockfish and cow skin and my pepper mix which consists of habanero peppers and yellow scotch bonnet peppers. I added some uziza seeds to that as well. I'll add in my seasoning cubes and some salt. I'll stir this around for a bit and then add enough water to steam my meat. I'm going to cover this up and let it boil for some 10 minutes or until my water begins to dry up, like so. I'm now going to go in with just enough water to cook my soup or the quantity of water I need for my soup. I'll stir this around again. As you can see, the peppers are clustered by the side. And then I'm going to add in my ugiri. I will use some stock to loosen it up a bit and then pour that back in, cover it and let it cook for a while. So while that is cooking, I'm going to be prepping the thickener I'll be using. I'm using offal for this recipe. You can use achi, you can use cocoyam powder, you can use fresh cocoyam or whatever thickener you want to use. Now, I would highly recommend or I would advise that if you're using any powder thickener for your soup, please do this method because you wouldn't want your soup to turn out very lumpy. Trust me, you will hate it. So add some palm oil and stir it properly until it is smooth like this. Now, my stock has been boiling for a bit. I'm going to add in my thickener at this point and I'll also go in with the rest of the palm oil that I had left in the plate because honestly, I don't have the energy to start turning palm oil back anyway. So we're going to put it in like that. I'm going to stir this around for a little bit just to make sure that the thickener or the oil that I have added to my soup combines properly with my stock. And then I'll cover this up and let it boil until my soup looks thick like this. Now I'll add in some crayfish. Give this a very good mix so it combines properly with my soup. And I'll also add in my uziza leaves. At this point, I'll stir this around again because I want it to combine and I'll cover this and boil for some 2 minutes so that my crayfish gets properly done and also my uziza leaves gets to release their flavor into my soup. Now look at how thick my stock is. If it's too thick for you, you can add some water to loosen it up, but this is the consistency I want. I'm going to add in my oha leaves at this point. Stir this around a little and turn off the heat immediately. Why I'm doing this is because most of this soup is going to be in the freezer, so I don't want my leaves to be overly cooked or my vegetables to be overly cooked. So I'll just pour this out and I will leave it open to cool so my leaves don't get wilted, so that whenever I bring it out it's still as fresh as it should be. So that is all, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you tried this out. Bye.